Hello, I'll Johnny Move Madman and I'm back. And today's extremely exciting because today I get to talk about one of my old childhood films. So I can give you a decent comparison off this time as well. So that's exciting, isn't it? Today we're going to talk about The Faculty in 4K. So like a few of my videos that have been recently, and probably the next one as well, there's no plastic to take off of this. There is a back cover though. I showed you that by accident, but I'll show you that now. Quite nice like that. We can have a look inside though. So yeah, I've got a Blu-ray here, but it's just a region A Blu-ray, so it's no good if you're in England. And then the 4K works on all players, so that's good, isn't it? Boop. This is the 4K release of The Faculty, which I believe was released at the beginning of the year or towards the end of last year. I got this from eBay just because you can't get this on Amazon because it's a US release. So you can probably get it on the US Amazon, just not English. So I had to get this imported. But it didn't really matter, it didn't really cost that much extra or anything like that, so I was quite happy about that. So that was pretty good. Now I've seen this film so many times. I watched this a lot when I was younger. I've also got the Blu-ray down there somewhere, probably behind me. Yeah, we're not going to get that out now. So yeah, I looked at the Blu-ray, looked at the 4K, so I did that little comparison side of things for you as well. This is released by Scream Factory / Shout Factory, so they're the people that are responsible for the new 4K releases of Halloween. They did all the Halloween films a couple of years ago and released them slowly over like a year and a half or something like that. All the old Halloween films, that is. Whether or not they get around to doing Rob Zombie's ones, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about them as of yet. But comparing this to the Blu-ray, so it's a decent looking 4K. I'll tell you that. It's a good upgrade. They do the same thing they did with Halloween films and darken the picture down for you a little bit, which was good. The CGI towards the end, they got rid of that really horrible purple look to the aliens. I'll say the aliens, the alien that you see towards the end. They get rid of that nasty little purple look. So I was quite happy about that. It didn't really make the alien look that much more realistic. You could still tell that it was horrible CGI, but you know, it looked it looked a fraction better than it does on the Blu-ray. For a film made in 1998, restoring it to 4K was a good job. I'm not sure that was English, but we'll go with that. For a film released in 1998, they did a good job restoring this, making it look better. The sound was really loud. I remember that much. Put it in and turned it down straight away because it was really loud. I live in a flat and I don't want to get told off by my flatmate for playing stuff too loud. But it was really loud. So if you like really loud films, then you got a good one here. It's a decent looking picture as well. It's not really like the first 4K that I would grab to show off how good 4K looks, but if you're looking for a film that is a decent upgrade from the Blu-ray, then look no further, because this is a decent upgrade from the Blu-ray. And that's what these videos are about, really, at the end of the day, aren't they? Are they worth getting? Are they worth getting? Are they better than the Blu-ray or worse looking than the Blu-ray? Or is it better just to, would it make any difference if you just kept your Blu-ray sort of thing? But yeah, I would say this is one of them. If you've got it on Blu-ray and you think, is this going to look any good in 4K? I would say definitely worth getting in 4K. If you're from the UK, you'll have to get it on eBay, or unless you know any other sources of where you get it from. I usually get my imports from eBay. I don't think it's on amazon.co.uk as of yet. Scream Factory tend not to release stuff in the UK. They're not a UK branch. So whether that means it won't ever come out over here in 4K, I don't know. Maybe some of our distributors will buy it and then they can release it over here. I really don't know how it works. You'd think I would, but I don't. I'm just here to talk about the picture, not like how they're made. I don't do that. I'm not that kind of reviewer. Sorry. So on top of that, before you go, I do have another film to talk to you about today. A digital one, actually, one that I got on Google Play, which is there. The Ugly Stepsister. The Ugly Stepsister came out in April. It really has been a while since I've done some of these videos, hasn't it? The Ugly Stepsister came out in April. It is a unique drama slash thriller slash sort of horror film slash kind of funny in places, but it's not like one of those films that makes you laugh all the way through. There's just bits of it that are funny. But I don't know if you could tell from a title like The Ugly Stepsister, but it's a film that is sort of based in the universe of Cinderella, but it's about, well, funnily, one of the ugly stepsisters, and it's about her story of her mum trying to push her to look impressive for Prince Charming, and Cinderella's in there as well, but it doesn't really focus on Cinderella at all, because the story's not about her, it's about the stepsister. But I watched that recently and it really impressed me. I really enjoyed it. It's pretty funny. It did make me laugh. There were some parts of that film that were so funny and I was like, this is really funny, but I'm not sure I'm supposed to be laughing at this. But it doesn't matter, does it? If you find it funny, you find it funny. You might watch it and be like, I don't understand why that was meant to be funny in any way. Some of the violence in it is pretty horrific. So it's not, don't go into it thinking this is going to be a you about Cinderella's sister, because it's not. It's definitely an 18. In the UK, it'd definitely be an 18 anyway, or R-rated if you're in the US, or other high ratings if you're not in the US or the UK. It's not for kids, basically. Don't show it to your children. Just watch it with your wife or your husband, or maybe don't, you know, watch it on your own. It's up to you really, isn't it? But it's definitely worth seeing if you guys need to get into something different. The Ugly Stepsister, I would say, is a very good way to go. I really enjoyed it. It is a foreign film, so there will be subtitles. So if you're scared of subtitles or you can't read, then maybe it's not for you. But if you don't mind a film with subtitles, you don't mind a bit of violence, a bit of sort of horror, but not really horror. I just really enjoyed it, so I'm going to stop talking about that now. I'm going to leave you alone again. You'll be happy to know. So if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm going to fuck off. Okay? Goodbye.